Hi and welcome to my Brixton kitchen series for Video Jug. I'm Rosie, I'm a food writer, and today I'm going to be cooking some recipes that are inspired by the fresh produce I found in the market in Brixton where I live, and also by the travels I've done during my job as a food journalist. I hope you enjoy the recipe today. Let's get started. Today I'm doing a recipe which is my version of the Spanish classic of clams with sherry and parsley and garlic. I'm slightly changing it. I'm doing it with white beans and kale because I'm obsessed with both those ingredients and I think they work really well together. And I've got some lovely manzanilla, I think, sherry that I got down in the market at Market Row Wines, which is Brixton's first independent wine shop. So I'm really excited to be using that in a recipe. It's also really nice to just drink on its own as well. So the first stage is we're just going to heat some olive oil in a big frying pan or a skillet on a kind of medium heat. If you want any more details about the quantities and the ingredients and everything, just have a look at the descriptions box. I'm just going to add in some shallots, some chopped shallots, fairly finely chopped, and also some garlic. It's about a clove of garlic. You can go more garlicky if you like, but I don't want the garlic to overpower the flavours of the sherry and the clams. And this is manzanilla sherry. It's got a lovely dry flavour to it. Okay, so I think those shallots are about ready. So I'm going to add the white beans. These are cannellini, but you could use butter beans or anything, any kind of white bean really. There's also a little bit of the juice from the beans, so it's going to spit a little bit. So just stir it up and incorporate it. Woo! And I like to put in some dried chilli as well, because I think it goes really well with the beans and the kale. Okay, so now I'm going to add the clams. They've been cleaned and they've soaked in water. So whack those in. And I'm going to put the kale in as well at this point. And the sherry. And I'm just turning the heat up a bit. There we go. Give this a stir. And the clams and the kale's just going to steam in the sherry. I'm just going to cover this up now literally for a couple of minutes because the clams are already starting to open and they're just going to steam in there. And what we're getting now is the delicious smell of the clams and the sherry all coming together with the garlic and the onion. Okay, so I'm taking the lid off. It's been about 3 minutes. And what I like to do here at this point is add just a tiny touch of vinegar, just to give it a little more acidic edge. And I'm using cider vinegar, but sherry vinegar would work really well if you have that at home. And then just give that a stir. And we can see now that all the shells of the clams have opened and it smells really, really good. I'm just sprinkling on some lemon zest, just for a bit of extra freshness. I think it's a really nice way to finish the dish. And turning off the heat, and then we're there. So if you like this recipe, you should press the subscribe button to find out more. Okay, so now we're going to serve it up. So just get a spoon and dish it up with all the kale and clams. I love cooking clams in their shell, and I get a real kick out of serving them in their shell because it just reminds me of Spain. And then I'm just going to drizzle over a little bit of olive oil and make sure that I get some juice from the pan because that's where lots of the flavour is. It smells so good. So this is my Spanish-inspired clams stew with kale and white beans. It smells really good. Let's give it a try. Oh. It's really good. So if you like this recipe, hopefully I'll see you again for the next episode in the series.